Hey fairies. So, I have not been making videos because I've been in a consistently shifting environment and I've been trying to establish stability. And I was under the impression that when I have stability, I'll be able to make my videos again. But that's not why I initially made my channel. I made my channel to show my life. And my life right now is just astonishingly kind of I guess just all over the place. And it's hard to explain that to people that don't necessarily follow the path that I have myself. And that's fine. I don't even care about that. But my point is that sometimes when you're living your life is not always going to look the same as everybody else's. And we put this pressure on ourselves that it has to be exactly the same as somebody else's, or it has to look stable, or it has to look better, or it has to be more cleaned up in order for us to then, you know, pursue our passions and pursue ourselves and be ourselves. And I'm getting to the point where I'm truly myself through just any environment that is not suiting me. And I consistently tell myself, like, regardless of the environment, you know, I deserve to be happy. And the environment that I'm in is not allowed to define that. And the people I'm around are not allowed to define that. And I've put myself in the situation where I have more space to express myself. And I can say firsthand that it's worth it. I can also say firsthand that it's very difficult and it gets strenuous, and it's very labor intensive to go pursue your own self and pursue your stability and pursue uh your just overall establishment of who you are as a person. um and I'm saying all these things because there's just been something telling me that, obviously we all know what's been telling me that, but that higher power basically has just been telling me that I need to continue to make videos because, like I said, I get so hard on myself and think that everything has to be a certain way, and I have to, look a certain way. Maybe not so much look a certain way, but definitely be a certain way in order to um, keep my YouTube channel going. And I kind of just refuse to be the same person that I was when I was allowing my environment and the people around me to bog me down, because I'm at the point where I'm insisting I deserve better and I deserve people who want to pick me up as opposed to hold me back. So that has truly not only excelled me, but it is really teaching me um, how to continuously quantum leap. And I've been spending so much time trying to figure out how to do that because I already knew I had the mind for it in a sense, but I just was lacking the confidence, and I was lacking the truth within myself, and I was lacking um, essentially myself in order to be able to do that. So you quantum leap without yourself and you're not going to make it. And I know there's so much that I want to say, but there's only so many ways that I can say it. And I guess one of the most important things is that regardless of where you are, regardless of who you think you are, regardless of what you've been told you are, you can pursue yourself however you see necessary. And your environment, your friends, your family, and even what you eat and, everything that you experience can uh, kind of influence that perspective of your overall self, but you don't have to let it negatively define who you are. And I'm just trying to slowly word this because I don't want to say something that I don't mean. So if I lose you, I get that. And one day I'll be able to make more entertaining videos. But for now, I gotta just work with what I got, and what I got is water. That's what I got. I don't have any oil right now. Okay, I ran out of oil. So, when you're living your life and you grow up a certain way and you're told what you have to do, what you have to be, why you have to be, when you have to be, and where, then it gets you so mixed up that your brain just feels like it's spinning all the time. And when you feel like that, it's really important to just sit down. It's important to sit down and kind of analyze the situation. Analyze the situation, the people that are telling you that, making you feel that way. Analyze even yourself if you have to, but don't put yourself in the situation to overanalyze who you are. Because as soon as you start doing that, then you're not even going to have that genuine authentic space to give yourself. And from like that space to give yourself from an authentic uh caring caring feeling from yourself to yourself. Basically, you're not going to be gifting yourself the present, is what I'm trying to say. So when you're so worried about what you could be or where you could be, then it's so much harder to create that space that you need in order to just overall understand that where you are is totally fine. And maybe you're not okay. Honestly, maybe you're not okay. And that's okay. But if you are by yourself and you have that space to determine who you are, because I'm going to tell you right now, and this is very controversial, when you're with the wrong people, it can absolutely change your life in the worst way. Because honestly, the universe will be taking, you know, the universe will be taking that oculus of who you are versus the people that you're around, and it's going to see the weakest link. It truly will. And it's going to kind of correlate that to your life. And so, what I'm trying to say is that you're going to have a case of mistaken karma, and you're going to be living that karma when it's not yours. So, the universe will be granting you this karma that has absolutely no genuine correlation to you because it's in correlation to the people you're around. And I say that because if you are currently fighting to be yourself and express yourself and be by yourself in order to understand why you express yourself the way that you do, then keep fighting. Because it's much more important to fight for that than to fight to be around the people that you care about who do not reciprocate you. Much more important to do that. It's so much freedom to have your own space and to be your own self and to be able to sleep in a bed at night that you feel, safe enough in. And if you don't have that, you're going to spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to understand what's wrong with you and trying to understand why you keep attracting the same people. You're not necessarily attracting negative people. You are around these people that are negative, and you think you deserve it because you just happen to be in that situation. I'm going to tell you that stuff sometimes genuinely just happens. And it doesn't always have to do with the kind of person that you are. Because I can also tell you that I've been in a variety of situations that I didn't deserve to this day. And I look at it and I step back and I reserve my anger. I don't stuff it down, but I reserve it. And then I look at my anger and I try to figure out where that's coming from. So it's typically just showing me overall that the people around me get just honestly at the end of the day have no say in who I am because people want to. I'm gonna be real with you, people want that space in your life to feel that they can control who you are because they don't feel that they can control their life. So when somebody tries to step to you and tell you who you are, honestly, it's getting flattering, okay? It's getting really flattering because it happens more than you would think. And sometimes you block it out and you don't even notice it's happening because you just don't have the mental space to deal with it. But when you give yourself your own mental space and you look at everything as an outside environment as opposed to like, excuse me, correlating directly to who you are, then you're able to identify that it's not a punishment. It's just, um, it's just persistent. It's truly just this persistent energy that really wants that space and it will do anything that it can. So, no, you're not being punished. It's genuinely just energy that wants your time and will do anything in order to receive it. So, that's up to you. You don't have to let anybody in. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. So, just keep being yourself, is what it really boils down to. Keep doing your own thing. Keep being yourself. Keep fighting for your space. Keep establishing your environment as positively as you possibly can because it doesn't matter what other people do. It doesn't matter how other people treat you because inevitably the way that they're treating you is how they feel about themselves. But I will speak to you guys in my next video because that is the end of my memory on my phone. So y'all have a good one and keep it cool, keep it kind, and keep it